Good morning and shalom, Mishpaha family. Good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's having a great week. Today's Thursday, May 17th. First, let's get to the number one question on my mind is how the heck is it already mid-May? It's already the middle of the month. What happened? Where did the month go? Like, either Elohim is speeding up time or I'm tripping. I don't know. But it seems like January, it was all on social media too, but I felt it within myself. It seemed like when we were in January, the beginning of the year, that was like the longest month ever. Like, it was like 120 days in the month of January. And now we're in May and good, it's already past the middle of the month. This is crazy. Anyway, good morning, you guys. I hope everybody's doing great. You know, Elohim has been putting it on my heart and in my mind, keeping with this, I guess, this cleansing and renewing of the mind. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry. I forgot to turn my phone on airplane mode so I can talk to you guys and not be interrupted. I guess this topic of cleansing and renewing of the mind and the wages of sin, but I've really been just thinking about, the sisters in the Mishpaha, women, period, women in general who are believers, and their transformation. But I don't know. I watched this video of this interview, and I won't name the channel because he has a pretty big following, large following. But he was interviewing these two women who are Messianic, I believe, and they were talking about modesty. Now, I was really, I don't want to say intrigued, but I was interested in the beginning because a lot of the things they said I agreed with, but it was very, the topic was all surface, I felt. I didn't hear anybody giving esteem to the Father and what the Ruach does to renew our minds and makes us over. His Betaha, his blessing is new every morning, every single morning we wake up. And I just didn't hear that. It was more like, oh, I used to wear a lot of makeup, now I don't. I can't even remember everything, but that just tells you how much I just couldn't get into it. But anyway, yeah, the topic, the message was very surface. There was no mentioning of the Father, no mentioning of what he does when you accept him, what he does in your life, and how the Ruach guides you into changing, into your reforming, into your makeover. When I, for instance, like I used to love to drink, and I still enjoy wine, I have a couple of bottles in my house, but it's nothing compared to what used to be in my house. And and that's the way I grew up. My parents grew up with a cabinet full of liquor. And so that was just something growing up, I was like, oh, I can't wait, till I'm grown so I can have my little wine cabinet or liquor cabinet, and we knew as kids, you don't touch the liquor cabinet, you don't touch it. And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with having a cocktail every now and then. However, I would have a drink like every single day, and I didn't think it was a problem. Until I accepted Yahweh's calling and started walking in my deliverance, and then all of a sudden, there just wasn't liquor in my house like that. except for wine on occasion. Like I said, I buy something if I wanted to, because I enjoy mixing a cocktail every now and then, if I wanted to do something like that, but nothing in comparison to what I had before, to where it was my mission when I would get off on every Friday to go to the store, get a bottle that's on sale of whatever, just so I can have it in my house. But there was really no reasoning for it. I just in case, I would be like, well, I keep liquor, but it's like, why? And so I remember one day I was talking to a friend or my son or so, I don't know. And I said, you know what? It's a trip. I didn't even realize that I don't even have the desire or the taste to drink like I used to. Wow. And I didn't, and I didn't know, exactly where it came from, but I knew it wasn't me. It was the change that he was doing in me. It was the Ruach. See, we don't have to do anything. When we walk in him, in the spirit, and we worship in the spirit and not try to use our flesh to change things, to change the way we dress, to change our hair, to change if we wear lots of makeup, to change if we're going to drink, and all this. There's nothing that you have to do. He's going to, he's going to do the changing. And when I say he, I mean the Father's presence. The Ruach is going to do the changing. And you're not going to even, you're not even going to, I don't know the word to use. It's like you're not, it's going to be like with me where it was just like, wow, I didn't even realize I just stopped doing that. You're going to be kind of caught off guard. But it's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to be a big deal because you're not, that's just your life now. And when the Ruach is indwelling, because the Ruach is going to oppose anything in your life that was in your life or that you were doing before your deliverance, it's going to oppose any of that. And so you're not even going to like it. You're not going to desire those things. And it's not Vanessa, it's not you, it's the Ruach, within you, that's taking over and doing the work. You're not going to do that, and then when your flesh wants to get back into those things, if you're in the word and you're constantly being cleansed and washed by his word, the Ruach will give you reminders. I know that's what he does for me. He gives me reminders. Now, hold on now. Remember where I brought you from. Remember that? Remember how I brought you from that? And you were excited and happy, not really knowing, you were caught off guard by that. Remember? You don't want to go back to that, Look how life has been since I've carried you through that. Anyway, I know as for me, I'm healthier. And this could be anything in your life. Anything in your life that was just a distraction. And that's what that was for me. If you're wearing too much makeup, maybe it's just it's a distraction. But you don't need to look in the mirror and say, I'm following Elohim. I'm following YHWH, so I'm not going to wear any more lipstick. I'm not going to do my hair like this. I'm not going to put bracelets on. I'm not going to wear a short skirt. No, you don't have to do that because then you're trying to do it by your own might. And he'll step back. Because remember what I said in my other video, YHWH is looking for those that want to put him first and that he can trust to let him do the work and let the helper do what he came to do. And that's guide and counsel and help. That's his job. When we get into that space, we are telling Abba that we can do it better than he can. And we're smarter than him. We can do it on our own. And it never works like that because it's fake. It's fake, So anyway, that, like I said, that video I watched, I don't know, I was just, there's some studies I've been doing and about, modesty in women, but it has to come from a real place, and that real place is the Father, is Elohim, is walking his way. Nothing we can do. I don't care what church you in, if they say you can never wear pants again in your life, it's fake. It's fake because it's not from him. And that's not what the word says anyway. The word doesn't say that. So, modesty, living your life, and not just your dress, but living your life in accordance to what is esteeming to the Father, walking His way, letting Him guide you in His way. We're all individuals, you know. He doesn't want us walking around all looking the same, acting the same, doing anything the same, but He will do the change in us individually as He sees fit, according to what He knows we need, the change that we need, if we allow Him to come in, you know. And that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, but don't try to do it on your own, you know. Don't do that. It won't last, it won't work, and you know, that's just what it is. But anyway, I hope that you guys have a great day. I am almost at the office, but I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Today is the day that YHWH has made. Let us rejoice with gratitude and thankfulness and humbleness, and appreciate that He's giving us our daily bread. Rejoice in it. I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.